Okay, so I was born in the 1950s, and right ahead of the civil rights era, and my mother was a computer data processor, what they called them back then. She was a data processor worker, and my dad also worked in data processing at the finance center. Well, the thing I think I really learned from my mother, probably more than any other female, I saw her as a professional woman, as a working woman, as a woman who took care of her children, because she would have to get up she told me this later, but always, even without the words, I instinctively respected her as a working woman, because she would get up at 4 in the morning to take the bus to take us away across town to the babysitters, me, an infant, my sister, a toddler, and my stroller. And then she had to take the bus way back over to her job to be there by 7:30 in the morning. So as we grew up, she always worked hard. She was always working up in her profession and getting promoted as she moved along. So I grew up with the concept that women could do anything they really wanted to if they wanted to do it enough. I saw her as a role model of a professional woman, and I think that's probably why I wanted to do that. And then the other thing was, as an artist, she learned early on that I was creative, and so from the time my teacher identified my talent, she always made sure I had art supplies. And so she was a very creative person too, and she made room to make sure that her children had all the tools they need to be whatever it was that they wanted to become. And I still think, even in this day and age, that being a hard worker, people are looking for people who are dedicated and sincere. I mean, they still may not break that glass of feminism, that hard ceiling glass, but I think it does sometimes open a door for them to get through. I mean, she did talk about struggles along the way, but ultimately she did rise to a top management position in her company without even finishing her with the fact that she wasn't even able to finish her high school education. She had to drop out before she finished high school, but she still wasn't able to rise to management position because she was a hard worker and determined and reliable.
Feminism is a fight for women, but Black feminism is so much more. It's a movement that opens the mind and eyes for everyone to see and realize the struggle that African American women go through. That they go through so many different types of oppression. They have so much to overcome and believe they have the ability to do so. It reveals the strength, knowledge, and determination of the Black female. I see all of my grandmothers, aunts, sisters, and mothers as the backbone to everything. They are the ones who have the most want to succeed. They are the creators and the commanders of my Black family.